Hello everyone, here is Xingting Yao and welcome to my data visualization portfolio video. In this video, I am going to share with you three things. The first one is what I have learned and what interesting works that I have done in this course. The second part will focus on my final project, which is the visualization of USA airports on-time performance. The last part will be the future works that I am going to do to improve my final project. I have already posted the timeline of each part below, so if you are interested in a specific part, feel free to skip to it. Now let's begin the first part, what interesting works that I have done in this course. The first assignment of this course was to create a face using SVG elements. And the reason why I chose to draw this clown face is because it contains lots of different shapes so that I can use as much as SVG elements that I want to use, such as circle, ellipse, rectangle, arc, and so on. After finishing this work, I also learned how to use HTML and CSS to design the structure and the style of a web page. And then I learned how to use Wakeline API to create visualizations. The dataset I use for these two visualizations is published at Kaggle, and it is about the Google Play Store apps. In this dataset, there are attributes like the name of the category of an app, the rating of an app, the number of reviews and installations of an app, and etc. The first visualization is a scatter plot showing the relationship between ratings and number of reviews. As you can see here, for those apps with a small number of reviews, their rating vary from 1 to 5. It is not stable, but with number of reviews going up, the rating also goes up, and it ends up to become stable around 4.5. The reason I think the reason is if there is a large amount of reviews for an app, then the company can make good use of all these reviews. If there's some bugs or features that users don't like, the company can find it out and fix it to make this app better. So encouraging your users to writing more reviews sounds like a good strategy. We can also see that the top 10 popular apps come from social, communication, family, tools, and game category. The second visualization is a bar chart showing the total number of reviews of all categories, and the top 3 popular categories are game, communication, and social. I was surprised to see that for news and magazines, you need to be older than 17 if you want to use most of these apps. And then I started to learn D3 and React. I learned how to project geospatial data in different maps. I learned how to work with time, how to create menus and tooltip. I'm not going to expand this part because I will share with you all these techniques in my final project. So that's all for the first part. The second part will focus on my final project, which is the visualization of USA airports on-time performance. All the information about this project can be found from this URL GitHub. This dataset was collected from United States Department of Transportation. And if you click on this link, you can find that there is a reporting carrier on-time performance database. If you click on download, you can choose the state year and months that you need, and then you can download the data by clicking on this button. You can also filter the features that you need. For example, here is time period. Here is the information of origin airport and destination airport, and then here is the information about departure performance and arrival performance. After downloading the data from 2018 July to 2019 June, I used Python to preprocess the data and group them by airport and date for visualization. And I created two datasets using this data. The first dataset focused on the top 5 busiest airports in United States, and the second dataset is the geospatial information of all the airports in United States. There are attributes like airport ID, airport name, airport city, state, longitude, and latitude. For this project, I have 3 sketches at the very beginning, and at the end, I decided to achieve the second one and the third one. So I created 2 visualizations. The first visualization is a map showing the location of most of the airports in United States. Each circle here represents one airport, and if your mouse hovers on a circle, it will show the airport name and the airport state. The second visualization focuses on the top 5 busiest airports in United States, and busy here is defined by the total number of domestic flights departure at this airport. There is an interactive color legend on the top right corner. Each color here represents one airport, and if your mouse hovers on a specific color, it will bring you the corresponding radio chart for this airport. And within each radio chart, the angle represents a specific date, and the radius here show how long is the average delay at this airport at this date. We can see that for every airport, it tends to perform differently in different seasons. Take CLT as an example. CLT stands for Sherlock Douglas International Airport. It is much more likely to delay from April to May, and the maximum delay time is 40 minutes, which I should show here. For DEN, which stands for Denver International Airport, it is much more likely to delay from the middle of May to July. And for ORD, which stands for O'Hare International Airport, there is a peak in November 26, 2018, and the average delay time for all the airlines is 3 hours because of a winter storm. So that's all for my final project. And then is the future works that I'm going to do to improve this project. The first thing I'm going to do is to choose a different projection for the map so that I can add Alaska and Hawaii to the map. And the second thing is to add a radius axis to this chart so that we can read it more clearly. And the last thing I want to do is to combine the map and the radio chart together in one page. So if your mouse hovers on a circle on the left hand side, the corresponding radio chart will show in the right hand side, so we can get all the information of all the airports in United States. That's all for my data visualization portfolio video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comment or suggestion to my visualizations or video, please feel free to point it out. Thank you. Bye bye.